should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, baby, you're there, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Running around on the east side. Running around. Anyway, welcome to the McFiggy Palace. This is Dr. A, and I'm your Crystal Rock Artist. And we are in the place to be. Make sure you come into the Crystal Palace. Stop at the Crystal Bar. Stop at the Crystal Door. Stop at the Crystal Door. Drop your shoes off at that door, okay? Because you don't put your shoes on in my house. Okay, make sure you come on in and go to the Crystal Bar, grab your crystals, grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors, okay? 3 ways to become a crystal. 1 way will becoming a crystal. All you gotta do is this, y'all. Are you listening? 1 way to become a crystal, all you have to do is type. We call that the parlor room. The 2nd way to become a crystal, we call that the beam room. The 3rd way, the last but not least way to become a crystal, all you have to do is all you have to do is this here. Are y'all listening? All y'all got to do is this here, this here. After the show, don't leave your play around me. True player, real action. Situations will arrive with the guys, so you don't be smart about it, girl. I love you. You were my girl. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Okay, I know I can't sing. It's funny. Shut up. Okay, are y'all listening? Shut up. Okay. Anyway, I'm live up in this Mickey Flicky. Hello? Hello? Are you listening? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Anyway, make sure y'all come on in this Crystal Palace. I'm trying to wait for y'all to come through. Well, no, I ain't gonna wait. I'm gonna get started. But let me put this on my timeline. Now, give me just a second here. I'm trying to make sure I send out. I don't know, for some reason y'all didn't get no notifications. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is put it on my platform, because I know for a fact y'all would have been here. So anyway, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Anyway, we're gonna talk a little live. I'm not gonna be on here long. I am gonna do a second show today, but we're gonna do a different type of a show, okay? I'm not gonna do no. I'm gonna probably try to do 2 shows, not now, but in a little while. Um, Live now. I'm probably gonna start doing shows, 2 shows. I'm gonna do a less, you know, Ricky Dinky, Mommy Anna trash bin show, and then I'm gonna do a healing show. Okay. Anyway, make sure you come on into the Crystal Palace. Okay, we're here. We call that the Owl House Gang up in this thing. Now, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, how you doing, Price? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. I'm so happy that you're here. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead without further ado. I'm not gonna be all day on this, okay? I promise you, I am not gonna be all day on this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this over with. We're gonna get started on this. Now, I took the liberty because y'all know Snake Moan. We call her Snake Moan, Dirty Foot, Doodoo Johnson over here. Y'all know she walking around looking like she God, she looked like you know how Jasmine be looking higher than a Cooter Brown? She looks higher than a Cooter Brown too, in my humble opinion. Higher than a Cooter Brown. Do you understand me? I can't open my eyes. I'm good. Hope you are too. I am. Thank you. Thanks for asking. I'm hiding the Cooter Brown. How you doing, Latoya? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Can y'all share some notifications to get people to know that I'm live up in this Mickey Flicky? Because it's not registering. How you doing, Miss Toby? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. This girl look like she hiding the Cooter Brown. It's just me. Okay, so you agree with me, Miss Toby? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Hit the like button. Y'all share this video out because people acting like they don't know I'm live. Okay. So I took the liberty of not looking at this whole video. And not only did I not look at this whole video because it's disgusting. Okay. I can't. Anyway. So I said, well, I'm not going to look at this whole video with this trash box female. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead of her and just watch. And just watch when she started talking about y'all basically saying that she's Latina or whatever race she is. She's not biracial. She a white woman. We gonna stop calling her black biracial because it's all a lie. I don't believe she biracial. She a white girl, and that's okay. But just stop trying to act like you with us. You're not with us. And so I even know, to be honest with you, I know more white girls with us than you live, and that's pretty daggone bad, right? Anyway, we're not going to call you a white girl. We're not going to call you biracial anymore because that's what you want us to call you. Not doing it no more. Not. I refuse to do that. I think we're wasting time, energy. We trying to force somebody to be something that they just don't want to be, and that's okay. Her mama raised her like a white girl. We're gonna treat her like a white girl, okay? All right. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. For all my Christians who are Caucasian, I'm not clowning y'all. Relax. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? If you would like me to break down what I mean by calling her white girl, I would be happy to like you about what I'm saying. There's no disrespect to you. It's just the point that Olivia don't want to be black, y'all. I mean, that's okay. And that's okay. We listen. For so many centuries, we have been so upset with the likes of Amber Rose and all these other ambiguous women, or think they ambiguous anyway. We've been upset with them for centuries because they don't want to claim black. And I really believe, and this is something I've learned, and this is just recent, we got to stop acknowledging these women. We got to let them be who they want to be. So, Olive is not black. She is not biracial. So don't get mad when she don't claim her father and them side. She should. She wasn't raised with them. She don't know nothing about black culture. So we got to stop acknowledging these women. We got to put them in their arena or their areas of expertise and then just keep it moving, okay? That's what it is. And so fortunately, over here, we proud to be whatever color or nationality we want that we are over here. Whether you white, whether you Latina, sorry y'all, whatever race that you are accepted over here. We don't care, but just be honest about it, okay? All right, we accept people. If you're a white girl, you're a white girl, okay? We're not tripping, and we gotta stop. We got to stop people like Amber Rose and Olivia in trying to force them into being something that they're just not, or they don't want to be. And that's the thing. We get upset. We get so upset when people don't want to claim or act in the areas of a black woman or biracial. This a whole white girl. We gotta treat her as such. We gotta treat her like she wanna be treated. She thinks she better. And for those white folks who don't have the superiority complex, then don't worry about it. Don't trip. Don't trip at what I'm saying. Now, if you one of those that got the superiority complex, then hey, that's your fault. That's your fault. I'm not going to cater to you. Anywho, let's continue. But for those who are white girls or white women that like enjoy the content that gel with us over here, that ain't gonna take this personally, then what's up? Hey girl, hey, right? But for those who are like Olivia, and you think you better, and you can acknowledge both of your parents. You can say I got black parent and white parent and love on the both of them. I'm not tripping with that. Why would you not acknowledge your mother, who might be white, that loved on you? Okay? That's silly for anybody to force you to feel like that. I'm not going to force you to feel like that, but Olivia does not like who she is, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. You can tell by how she moves. You can tell by how she cut off Robin's hair. You can tell by how she treats her dark skinned children versus her um other children, the lighter ones. Because we don't really know what ethnicity her other children are. So I ain't gonna play that either. Cause they raised white too. So hey, I ain't claiming them as biracial or whatever either. We don't know what color. We don't know what nationality it is. We're gonna be raised a racist too, just like her, cause she's a racist, y'all. We, I mislabeled her. At first, I was calling her a colorist, but it's a lie. She's not no colorist. She's a racist. She racist. She's like one of the white girls that just get with a black man so they children can be a certain shade. But the trick's on her when God made her children darker because she didn't like that. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can't convince me. Okay? But let's continue. Mm. All right. Let me see what y'all say in this chat before we get started. How you doing, AK? How you doing, Miss Tamika? Who meets? Okay, who meets? Welcome to Mickey Figgy Pals, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all ready?
Don't get me wrong. I love Mexicans. I love me some Mexicans. Ooh, I love me some Mexicans. I
Obviously.
love the culture.
Obviously. You should have just stayed in that culture. Just stay in the culture. We would have never known. You should have just told people that you had Mexican and white. We would have never known. You know? You like every culture but black culture. Let's be honest. And that's okay. Shoot. We don't have to make people be a part of the black culture. That's just dumb. Like who does that?
I love the food. I love the men. Oof.
You love the food. You don't know. You definitely love the food. It's obvious. Look at your bellies.
Ooh. Ryan Garcia. Yeah. I love me. I love the music. I love the people. I love Mexicans. My sister's a Mexican. So I grew up a Mexican.
No, not true. This is the half Mexican and half white. Okay. Mm-mm. She's not no full Mexican. She half. Sure. That's what's up. That's cool. That's how God made her, right? I'm not tripping, but I just want people to be real. Okay.
But no, I'm not a Mexican. Don't want to be a Mexican. Don't think I'm a Mexican. People are like, she thinks she's.
You do. You really do. You do think you think you everything, but you think you everything else. Let's be honest. I ain't gonna go there.
Mexican. No, I talk like this because I'm from LA. I grew up around Mexicans. So, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, right. So how come your mama don't talk like that? Right? How come your grandma don't talk like that? Okay, how come your sister don't even talk like that? And she half Mexican, half Latino, what have you. She Mexican or whatever, what have you. Sorry, I don't mean to say whatever, but y'all know what I mean. Um, so how is it that, Olivia? Come on now. You have a lot of different personalities. I mean, don't get twisted. I told you I got I got 5 different ways of looking at things. I do. I really do. But I should have different perspectives. I should always take into account different perspectives. Right? Well, let's go. Let's continue.
Get it together. You
No, I don't need to get nothing together. You the one that need to get things together. I know who I am. I know who I am, child. Do you know who you are?
do try to act Mexican. How? How do I try?
She does. You do, Olivia. Quit lying. That wig is horrible, by the way. I guess that's your attempt to be like a kind of like a Marilyn Monroe or something. I don't know. Like a dirty Marilyn Monroe, right? I don't know. It's really whack. How you doing, Nearly? Welcome to Mickey Flicky Palace. She said she thought her kids were going to look like her sister, and she said that she was in Florida still with Gerard. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm sick and tired of her lies, right? She gonna keep lying. How you doing, KW? Did she gain her weight back? I don't know, girl. Welcome to the McFlicky Palace, KW. Nearly welcome to the McFlicky Palace, okay? She's raising those brown children, right? Olivia Hush. Yeah, I'm sad. I feel bad for those children. It was so funny when she told them children they was mixed. I was like, girl, if you don't cut it out, if you don't shut your mouth, tell them children they mixed. That was a lie. You gonna have them going to school and getting clowned. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Just, tell them that beautiful brown, beautiful skin. Have you ever told your children that their black was beautiful? Have you ever told them that, Olivia? I don't think you has. She has money to spend on the wigs, but not on child support. Of course. That's how she get. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. I think I'm done eating. Well, now I'm gonna eat some fruit with this. I'm gonna eat me some fruit. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Top of the morning to you. Okay, y'all, let's continue. Let's listen to the lies out there. She spews out her stinking mouth. Okay.
Try to act Mexican. What the fuck? How do you try to act Mexican? What the fuck, you guys? That's so stupid.
Basically, what you do. That's how you try to act Mexican, the stuff that you do. I mean, and it's a lot of, and I have a lot of Christians on here that's Mexican or Latina or Spanish, that speak of Spanish. You right? I have a lot of folk like that on here, and they say that you do act like that. Okay. I just used to go salsa dancing on Thursdays back when I lived in St. Louis. Okay. And I did, and there was this one girl, she was Mexican. And no, she was Latina, she was straight Mexican. And she was basically come and pick me up, and she was like, "Hey, you want to go salsa dancing?" And I just started going salsa dancing. It was so fun, and she taught me how to salsa dance, and I started dancing with a lot of the little Mexicans, the little Mexican guys. They was really cool. We had fun. It was fun. It was exhausting, and I learned a lot. That's how I learned a lot about Selena. Um, the Selena, the singer that was tragically red rummed by Yolanda. That's how I knew a lot of her songs. Yeah, I do. I knew a lot of her songs, and I learned a lot about a lot of other bands that they taught me about. I did. I definitely learned about a lot of different cultures. I don't want to be Mexican. I'm who I am. I love being black, right? Black and I'm proud. Say it loud. Oh, I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. You know what I mean? I am, right? Now although, I got a little swing to me, you know what I'm talking about. But that's okay. Um, majority of us over here in so-called America, we're gonna have like red, we're gonna have Cherokee and all these different other tribes, and it just is what it is. But nevertheless, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. Jace Brown and I already told y'all, born May the 3rd on my birthday, right? He done already told y'all can say it. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt y'all to say it out loud. And just because I say I'm black and I'm proud doesn't mean I dislike other races. It just means that I embrace my culture, and there's nothing wrong with embracing your culture. It's silly not to. It's silly not to embrace who you are. That is so dumb. That is like the dumbest thing to have people not embrace who they are. This is the wrong place to not embrace who you are. Because if you white, be white. Be happy to be white, shoot. You don't have to feel no kind of way to be black or white over here. You don't have to feel. Listen, if you Latin, even if you Chinese, Korean, Asian, girl, embrace that over here. You can do that over here. We don't care. We embrace it all, okay? Long as you rocking with us, we good, right? Anywho, so we're turning around on the east side. So we're gonna finish listening to this album. I'm gonna eat my what is this? Is this pineapple? Yeah, this is pineapples. I don't know why I thought this was mango, but it's pineapple. Ew, this looks funny. It's kind of frozen like. Let me taste it. Ew, it looks funny. Mm. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's so good. I'm looking at it like, ew, what's this? No, it's really good. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
You try to act Mexican. No, it's the accent. It's the LA accent that I have.
No, it's not the LA accent. You do try to act Mexican. We're not gonna play this game. Come eat. Time to eat. Time to eat. Time to eat. You got 30 minutes. Y'all gotta do some work before I leave up out of here. Alright. Let's continue.
I don't want to be Mexican. I actually love who the fuck I am.
No, you don't.
I love being mixed. I love it so much. I wouldn't want to be nothing else. I
don't think you are, though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't really think you are. I don't think you like the black side of you. I can tell by how you move. If you say, just eat what you can, and then once you get done, you can just eat what you can. That's all you gotta do. Where's that? Where's my earbuds at?
Your headphones?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Let me get y'all together real quick. People are like, oh, she talks black, and then she talks like a Karen, and then she talks like a white girl.
Well, you are Karen, though. I mean, I don't think you talk black. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly what talking black is. I don't know. I don't necessarily think there's a talking black. I think there is a such thing. This is what you do. Let's be clear about this, Chad. Olivia. Shoot, I don't know. Y'all the same people. Listen. One's just, one complexion, the other one's another complexion. But both of y'all are dumb by far, okay? Listen. Here's the thing. I believe this is the thing. I think that you have an issue with I think you have an issue that adapted with your mother and your father. I think the fact that for whatever reason, your father, your black so-called father, I guess I don't know if he's black. I don't really trust anything you say. So for all we know, you might not be connected. You might not be biracial. You might be just white. Okay, but it's the difference between speaking black, which is not necessarily a thing, right? It's a thing that this is what it is, y'all. Let's be clear. She talks like she's ghetto. That's what it is. You try to say like you ghetto. And what I've noticed, and I'm being clear, Ghetto is not necessary. And this is what I've noticed. And this is what someone had to tell me. They were like, well, ghetto is not really is ghetto really a black thing? Because you know what I'm saying? I think that's just what it is. I think that because the culture right now is can be ghetto, not black people's culture, but just culture in general can be ghetto, right? And due to culture being where the hell is my other camera in here? I'm not the my husband be met. What is he doing over here? Anyway, because ghetto is not necessarily our culture, it's not a black culture, and I want to be clear about that. That's the whole point I'm trying to tell y'all. Black culture is not ghetto. She is ghetto. Okay, let's be clear on that. She is ghetto. She ghetto and trash. Okay, Livia is ghetto and trash. Okay, but black is not ghetto culture. That is not part of our culture. However, there are some black people who are ghetto. And right now that is in the rap music, and that is in the on the social media. And so you see a lot of stereotypes that uh procate this type of unnecessary, uh disgusting, ignorant behavior as we see it on the social media. We see how ignorant and volatile this stuff is, okay? So this is what happens. So this is the stereotype that she perpetuates to put out here. That's exactly what she does. And she influences, her children, mainly, especially Robin, to act like this. And this is not okay. Okay.
Girl, that she talks like she's trying to act like she's black. What did they say? I just need to I forgot what the fuck they say, but that's the beauty of being mixed. I can talk however the fuck I want to talk. I could have.
Well, the beauty of being mixed, that's not necessarily. Again, I want you to clarify, Olivia. You're not speaking black. What you're speaking is ghetto. You're doing a stereotype, aka a minstrel show. That's exactly what you do. You do a minstrel show, and we're clear. We see you as a minstrel show. This is what they do. This is what they would do. This is your passing, what they would do is, okay, let's say I was just watching this video of this documentary on this lady. I'm going to tell you what her name is. I can't remember. I can't remember her name per se. I was going to do Chrissy, but I didn't feel like looking at her face today. I'm sorry. Not that I feel like looking at Livia face, but whatever. I can't even remember. Okay, so let's try to get this. Anyway, so I was watching this documentary. Okay, give me a second here and I'll tell you. So I was watching this documentary, and let me see. Okay. All right. So I was watching this documentary, and her name was, let's see. God, I can't even find it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look through my history. I'll tell you, I can't even find it. Oh, because it was on my phone. That's probably why I can't find it. Anyway, okay, yes, it is. Her name was the lady name was, hold on. Her name was Nina Mae McKinney. Okay. And she was like this famous actress back in the day. And I don't know if she was biracial or what have you, but she was definitely a lighter skinned black. Um, and um, and she appeared in a lot of movies back in the day. This was even before Lena Horne and Dorothy Dandridge. She even was famous before they were. She was like one of the ones that, if it were, she helped to bring all of them out. People made a notice of her. And she's definitely, she was like a triple threat. She could act, she could sing. Um and dance, etc. Right? So she was like true vaudeville. You know what I mean? She could really, do it, right? But the thing about her is that this is what I noticed, and they didn't say this in a documentary, but this is what I noticed. I'm not saying she spoke like this or she didn't talk like this. I don't know. But to me, they had her have like a type of a flair about her because of the fact that her skin complexion. This is no slight to her, but her skin complexion was enough for it made white Hollywood feel comfortable about themselves in having her in films. And then also it made black people feel more comfortable because she had like what you would call a type of an accent, like how black people talk. And so she had like this fleur of an accent. So that's what Olivia tries to do, y'all. That's the point I'm trying to make. Olivia, how you doing, Mastermind? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. So what happens is, oh wow, not only black people with LA or hood, right? She takes Latino hood attitude exactly. Only hood people live in LA that act like her, and that's just not black people exactly. So that's what black passing. So that's exactly what it is, and it's not okay, right? She embraces her black side by saying she's from LA. She wants to be black when it is convenient for her, which is why I don't acknowledge her being white black. I think she's a white girl. I agree to KW. She does have an identity issue. Yeah, she has an identity crisis. She talks like she is uneducated, which she is only because she only has an 8th grade education, from what I understand. Yeah, she didn't even graduate 8th grade. She dropped out in the 8th grade. Let's be clear, right? The hood stereotype black, right? She has identity issues, right? Does she even know who she is? No, she doesn't. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. How you doing, Shelby? Welcome to the Mickey Vicky Palace. She grew up grew up already Latinos. She acts like them. How you doing, Marina? Welcome to McFiggy Palace. I may be black, but mixed with Cherokee, Indian, French, Creole, Latina, possibly Chinese due to my ancestors. Right, right. A lot of us have that. I don't have the Latino aspect, but I understand what you're talking about. She has a newborn. Where is the new items? Ooh. My grandpa is white. Sometimes my husband say that I act like a white girl. People think I look Spanish. Okay. Exactly. I agree that she said that she's getting more tattoos, but she's telling her children that she can't afford stuff. Exactly. Right. She has money for all what she wants, never for anything for her kids. Exactly. She has money. Right. Exactly. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of what I'm saying, y'all. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Right. She continues to say her mom and dad never took drugs. I don't believe that. I disagree with that. In my humble opinion, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Well, why wasn't her mom in her life? Was she working? You know what I'm saying? Was she working a lot? She made sister tag videos about her parents' drug use. Mm. So I'm just saying.
However I feel like talking that day is how I feel like talking that day. Okay.
But why don't you just be yourself though? At the end of the day, what's wrong with being yourself? If you really like yourself enough, when you want to be yourself, when you want to embrace that energy about being the person that you are, I don't get exactly what you're talking about. It's just almost strange to me. I just don't understand necessarily what you mean. I don't know. It's just really crazy. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't necessarily get how you or the type of person that you are and what do you want. I just always wondered like why you move the way that you move, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's probably not up to me to figure out why you move the way you move. The better question is, it's kind of just on you. Let's just be honest. I really don't care. It just is what it is. We just talking about it over here. We're just going, okay, whatever. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, so we have to really look at who she is as a person, as a record label, and as an entity. Okay. Um, right. So I don't necessarily. So I don't necessarily understand like what your operations of order. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
This I don't know who is the real Liv. You talk about Jasmine has multiple personalities. Liv, so does you. So do you. You have definitely a lot of personalities, and you don't know where you are. You don't know who you are, and you don't know where you're going. And that's sad. That's sad that you can sit on here and talk about and try to attempt to talk about anybody. And the fact that people follow you is even sadder. Like, how sad are you all with y'all energy that y'all listen to this girl, that y'all listen to her and take her seriously? This is a minstrel show. This is exactly who she is. She's a straight up minstrel show, and it's embarrassing. Her children should be embarrassed of her, and they probably are. I know if I was Gerard, I would not claim her. I would not claim her. I would not. I would probably not invite her to none of the children's sports, and I know that's probably not fair, but I probably wouldn't because I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want her galloping around looking like a tomfoolery because that's exactly what she looks like, and she embarrasses herself every time she opens up her mouth and comes to this platform talking stuff that she talks. It's like, Olivia, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are? And why do you think we care? Why do you think it matters? It does not matter. No one cares, Olivia. Whether the only people that care, if anything were to, unfortunately, go wrong with your energy, nobody will care, right? Nobody will care. People will continue to move on with their life, and to be honest with you, your children probably will too. And the little ones probably won't even remember you. Let's be clear on that. Okay? So that's not what we're not going. That's what we're not going to do. Okay? It's ridiculous. Okay, go up there and start getting ready. Get a towel and wash your face and brush your teeth. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna understand who Olivia is. And we're going to examine who Olivia is. Since she doesn't want an identity, we're gonna give her one. We're gonna give Olivia her true identity. Are you all ready to do that? Are you all ready to give Olivia her identity since she can't find one on her own? Since she won't refuses to be honest with herself. Okay? Are y'all ready? I kind of said it earlier. I kind of hinted to her identity earlier. She's basically a white woman. You know what I'm saying? She's a Karen. And that is funny that she even called herself a Karen. She knows she's a Karen. She's just like her mom. I just lost the well, not that I ever have respect for Olivia, because I haven't. But seeing that if I had respect or an ounce of remorse, sympathy, or empathy, which I don't empathize with anything that Olivia does. Nothing that has happened to Olivia, I feel sorry for. Sorry. But here's the key component. Olivia really refuses to accept responsibility, which just like Karen, that's part of what a Karen is. A Karen is not just a cop caller. I mean, well, sometimes you may have to call the law. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna use that as an example. I'm gonna say a person who calls the law on black people when they have not done anything wrong, when they feel like they are too good to uh when they feel like they shouldn't be in the neighborhood, type of person, or they shouldn't have this or they shouldn't have that. That's basically what a current is. A short version of a current. It's deeper than that, but for those that don't know what a current is, that's a short version. Here you go, you close right here. So the bottom line is Karen over here. You're welcome. Karen over here basically knows that we know who she is. And because we know who she is, she tries to come up here and go, oh, some of y'all, she makes fun of it because she knows deep down inside that she knows that she is illiform. We know that she illiform. We know she's sick. We know that Olivia is one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. And I mean that in every form and fashion of the cuckoo nest kingdom. Okay. So she's a Karen. Okay. And where I lost the little whatever feeling, not that I had a feeling, but if I were to have a feeling, when her and her mom said that Gerard kidnapped those children, when that happened, I thought to myself, I said, anybody over there that is black, that have any drop of black blood that's over there, and I'm talking to any of y'all over there, loyalty gang, whatever she call y'all. But I thought to myself, you are very ignorant. You all over there are very ignorant and sad and sick and need psychological help. That y'all allowed Olivia to come to this platform to say something like that when she knows that Gerard could have gotten, hurt really bad from the police in front of her children. Now that's just evil and that's racist. That is the most racist thing that could possibly happen. Do you understand me? And so I don't respect nobody over there. I'm sorry. I don't. And if you're in the background, I apologize, but I don't apologize if you support Olivia. I mean what I said. That you shouldn't be over there. Because this girl does not really like you at all. But let's continue.
Because I'm both. You know what I mean?
I don't think that you both, and the fact that you take the fact that you take the stereotypical black ghetto stuff, and you try to think that that's black. That's not black, baby. That's just ghetto. Okay. That's like the worst part of our culture. We frown down upon that. We don't accept that aspect of anything. We don't talk to people that act like that. That's like Peach McIntyre energy. Okay? Like a minstrel show. When Peach did that video, I don't know if y'all saw that video where Peach was acting like she was frying chicken. That's like stereotype. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. And one of the things that as black people have fallen off from is really as a whole, not just one person or two persons or whatever, as a whole is honoring our identities and and trying to hold on to the precious aspects of our identities. And what do I mean by that? The fact that we have gone to a sunken place by being the energy of the likes of city girls And all this minstrel show that goes on until the end of time. There's nothing wrong with the youth having fun, but it is something wrong with some of this stuff that goes on social media. Y'all know I'm not lying now. Y'all know some of this stuff is really repugnant and it's embarrassing because other nationalities from all over the world are looking at this and they think that black people are like this. And Olivia is no exception to the rule. Olivia is a crying shame. Dirty clothes basket is in your room. Don't throw that clothes in the hallway. Get it up. Okay. Okay, I'm just leaving. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, that is your basket in the hallway. My bad. I'm going to take it downstairs anyway. No problem. No problem. All right. Um. Anywho, like I was stating, my bad. Sorry. Um. Okay, I apologize. So the thing is that we have to see her for who she is. She is like the repugnant, even, she might have a black father. I don't know. I can't, you can't, I don't know. I don't trust anything she says. So if she does, she would have to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I know what everybody else put out here and said this is possibly her father. No, I want her father to come up here and say this is that's his daughter. Other than that, I can't claim that she's black. Make sure you brush your hair and get them teeth brushed all the way. You that was mighty fast. You brushing your teeth. Um, so I'm not gonna allow her to necessarily say that she's biracial. Y'all can believe she's biracial. And maybe she is. I don't know, but she don't act like it. She act like a Karen. She's a Karen. She's a minstrel show. She's a white girl that does a minstrel show. She's like the white girl in the hood that thinks she's black. And y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that white people can't be in the hood, but I know white people that are white people. You know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna sit up here and play these games, okay? We talking about I don't like the white people that do the stereotypes. The white people that sit in the hood that do the stereotypes. Those are the ones I don't like them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing. I walk on the opposite side of the street. And she one of the ones that I walk on the opposite side of the street from. Because she's an embarrassment to her family. And her family should be embarrassed of her. Even I'm talking the white side. They should be embarrassed of her. And the Mexicans that call themselves raising her, they should be embarrassed of her too. I don't know what the word is for somebody that acts like her in the Spanish language. But if any of you Latinas could give me a word for how she acts, I would be happy to start saying it. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the beauty of being mixed. So,
girl, listen. People probably, and I know that with some biracial folks, I know that some of them have probably been picked on in different areas of the arena, but I don't believe that's why she was picked on. I believe she was picked on because she was starting stuff with people. Look how she moves here on the social media. You see how she moves. So if you're thinking that, oh, she acts, funny, you know what I mean? She acts jacked up or whatever. It's because of how she acts. It has nothing to do with, people pick on her because her skin complexion. That's not why. It's because of her energy and who she is as a person. And it was how she was raised because her mother and her parents and family didn't take time to really instill values in her. She keeps acting like that they instill values, but if they did, where the values at? Do you see any values? Okay. Do you see any wholesome values? And I don't mean when I say wholesome, I don't mean whole values. I mean wholesome, like any type of now, even if we act up at times, because I know I have during my youth, right? During my youth, I've acted up. We all have. We all have gone through things in our lives, or we probably showed out a little bit. I know I have, right? But however, it's a difference between acting up and going outside of who you are because of whatever reason. But her thing is she don't want to be truthful with herself. And she don't want to take time to really learn if she is biracial, if she say she is. I don't know that. Prove it. Prove it. Anyway, if she is biracial, why didn't she take time to learn the black side of her? She did a lot of learning of Latina culture. Like she said, she loved the Latino culture. How come she didn't learn the black culture? How come she didn't do that? You know what I'm saying? Not the stereotypical mess, right? But the real culture, right? I would think that somebody who is biracial will want to learn about where they came from. Why don't you take time to learn your family's identity, right? Your family's identity, the black family. You definitely did a good job as far as learning the white culture. I guess. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong on white folk. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong on that. I might be wrong on her learning even the white culture. I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Anyway, let's continue.
Get it together. Get your life.
No, I got me a life.
I don't act like
That's the problem. Everybody that talks about you, what I've noticed, has a life. I think it's just you that don't have a life. You know what I mean? I think it's you that don't have a life. I think it's you that don't have an identity. I think it is you that don't want to accept who you are and what you are, and your traumas and the things that you have caused other people's traumas and the nightmares that you have given other people, including your mother that has been in your life and who has tried to love you and help you. That's how I know you a sick person. Because when someone has tried to love you, be a friend to you, have tried to help you through your darkest times, you have backstabbed them. You know, you have backstabbed them. You have not tried to do the best or possible things that you could have done to make, to make yourself feel better. That's how I know that you're a lost sick person. And that's what it is. And the moment that you accept and come on here and accept who you really are and start working to build on that, you will be a better person. But because you refuse to do that, this is why your life is going to be the way it is. And this is why people are never going to take you seriously. This is why you're never going to be in a decent and non non non-abusive energy relationship. And she keeps talking about Jariah abused her. Hey, I really think it's the other way around. I really believe that you were the abuser. I think you were the abuser in the relationship with Jariah. That's what I believe. This is my opinion. I believe you are the one. I believe that Jariah was the battered spouse. That's what I believe. And if it's not like that, then prove it. Then prove it. And yes, you have to prove it. And don't say, who are you? Oh, girl, I am definitely somebody. Okay? We are definitely somebody's over here. We are somebody's over here. You hear me? Okay? So, if it's all like that, if you were being honest and truthful and you had a real identity and you wanted to grow as a person, you wanted to be a better person, and you wanted to no longer live in the mess, then you wouldn't be you wouldn't be doing what you're doing now. You wouldn't be on here doing all of this, this fake persona that you're trying to come across. You're still, at the end of the day, you're still a hurt little girl in the corner that nobody will play with, because your sister was too old to probably play with you. right? You are the sick person that your grandmother raised, and your grandmother probably was calling you all kind of names. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. She might have treated you royalty because of your complexion. I don't know. But get logged in. It's time to get logged in. Thank you. So if I were you, I would really be honest with yourself. I would do an evaluation. I would go and seek help and treatment for your illnesses that you got going on allegedly. And it's shown on your face. I don't know. You act like you hide in the cooler brown every time you step on here, and it's ridiculous. And if you're not hiding the cooler brown, then you need to fix it. Whatever it is that's troubling you. So it may be a mental ailment. But I don't know. You every time you come on here, I ain't gonna lie, you do look higher than Cooter Brown, right? Um, and if that's not the case, then prove that as well. Because every time we see you, you look higher than the Cooter Brown. I'm sorry. You know, I can't. Well, I'm not really sorry because I can't apologize for somebody acting the way that they act, aka you, right? Um, So what I'm not gonna do is keep on wasting people's time. I'm only gonna give you so much airplay because it's not like you paying your child support. You're not paying your child support, okay? So we're not gonna keep on watching you in the Crystal Palace because you are not using that money to pay for them children to make sure that they have something. You're not even personally buying them anything. And you're trying to act as if you are saving grace for them children and tell about they going through all this and this and that. I'm sick of talking about them children on here. You're another one that like to exploit your children, and this ridiculous and embarrassing. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And your mama ought to be ashamed of herself, and so should your grandmother should be ashamed. Every generation of women in your family ought to be ashamed of themselves, and they all should wear the scarlet letter, and they all should be stoned. But anyway, are we gonna continue? Do y'all want me to continue, or would y'all like me to rest it at that point? Because I'm feeling like how long have I been on here? I think I've been on here long enough. And I'm really tired of talking to Olivia. I'm tired of talking about her. I'm tired of looking at her. And she is like an embarrassment to our family culture and sobriety of people who are trying to not. Yes, her eyes tell a story. If you look at her, how you doing, Yvonne? Welcome to Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Pineapples? Welcome to Mickey Flicky Palace. Right. If you look at her shot right there, you would see that see her insanity in her eyes. Ooh, me too, doctor. Right. Mm. Ooh, child. Hey, yeah, chat. Liv is Stella's monster she created. Definitely, I have many biracial people in my family. Me too. They are strong. They have a strong foundation. None of them have an identity crisis, right? Because I'm sure both sides help to find that. You know what I'm saying? Help them to balance that, right? Beauty of being mixed. Oh, okay, exactly. Basically, she is better than all the rest of us because she claims that she's mixed, yet have not proven that she's mixed. See, she can say anything. We all would tell her, we would all go with because she got like a little olive skin tone to her. And so we always presume that she's mixed, but we don't know that. We don't have actual facts on that. So I'm not gonna keep calling her mixed biracial. And even if she does come up here and show us that she's biracially mixed, I'm still gonna call her a white woman because that's how she was raised, and that's how she identifies as a white woman. So we're not gonna play this game, okay? We're gonna identify her in the direction of which she is gonna be identified. Now, if y'all want to call her something else, by all means. If y'all want to acknowledge Olivia in the way that she would like to be acknowledged, I'm not doing it. I'm going to identify her in the way that she acts, and she acts like a Karen, so she's going to be treated like such. Sorry. Okay? All right. Anyway, so I think we're going to wrap this up. I do appreciate each and every one of you all for coming live with me. Hopefully you, because I've been live for more than an hour. And I think that's pretty much enough. I don't think I have to spend a whole lot of time on looking at her video. We've already said what it was, and that's what it is over here. We don't have to placate her energy. We don't have to lie to her like her mama does, like her family does. If those folks over there want to sit up there and lie to her, they can do that. We're not going to do that over here. We're not going to play these games with her. How you doing, Passion? We're not going to play these games with her. We're not gonna try to make her feel good about herself and all the stuff all the harm she has caused those children and that man over there, that black man over there, that good black man. We're not gonna keep playing games with her. We're going to see her as the villain that she is, the villain that she presents herself to be. We're gonna highlight that each and every time that we come on this platform, and we're gonna be honest. We're not gonna sugarcoat Livia. That's her mama that can do that. Her mama can lie to her, keep lying to her, and keep uh, advocating for her mess, and keep on giving her money and paying for lawyers and 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 paying all her bills and raising her children all she wants to. That is not our job over here. That is not our job to lie to her. We don't have to lie to Olivia. We see Olivia for who she truly is. In the moment that Olivia opened up her mind and her mouth, and that eggplant sucker, if she opens up her mouth and be honest with her and is honest with herself, then Olivia would be a lot further in life. And she's go ahead and start paying that child support. I'm not saying she should kiss Gerard's butt, but she damn sure needs to atone to those children and apologize to those children and be honest with those children and basically tell them the truth. And until she can do that, we have no love for her over here. Let me repeat that. We have, and I'm speaking for all of us, we have no love over here for Olivia until she can be honest with herself. She ain't got to be honest with us, because it ain't about us, but she got to be honest with those children. And she has to stop self-harm. She has to stop self-harming those children. She has to stop messing those children head up. That's what she has to do. The moment that she can be honest with herself and her mammy, and the moment that her mammy can start being honest with her, she'll be a better person. But she don't want to be honest. She's delusional, just like all the rest of these itches on here. Just look along, this is just as much as the rest of these itches on here that don't know how to be themselves and won't identify with being themselves. All these women have issues with being black. All of these mommies do. Every mommy, majority of these mommies, but that's Jasmine, have issues with their complexion, with their skin tone, or something or another. Okay, Chrissy sat on that app and said that she was biracial. Biracial where? Okay, that's how I knew. Then she stood up there and told that dude that they was gonna make some pretty light-skinned babies or whatever. She said something to that effect. I can't recall exactly. Don't quote me on it. But either way, I knew she had a self-identity. I knew she had an issue with her complexion, and I don't like that. So whatever. We're not lying to these hoes over here. We're gonna give these garden tools the right energy. And maybe at some point in time, I'm washing dishes, y'all. Maybe at some point in time, these women can look outside of themselves and get some type of a healing and get somebody that's gonna really tell them the truth. And I'm not gonna play and play with them and try to be nice to them. Fuck them. You hear me? Fuck them with a rubber bat. Pause. Forget them. Not with a rubber bat. I'm talking crazy. But forget them. We don't care. We don't care. I was being funny when I said that, by the way. But we don't care. I was going to say up the hole. I was going to try to rhyme, but whatever. I was going to say up their nose with a rubber hose and fuck them with a rubber bat. Anyway, that was dumb. So I didn't say it. Anyway, so that's why I didn't say that was going to be a joke, but it would have been a dumb joke. So nevertheless, no, we're not gonna keep playing these games with these women. We're gonna constantly see these women on who they are and who they identify with. And we're not gonna sugarcoat them either. We can like them. We can like them and think they cool. We can like certain aspects of them, but we gonna tell the truth. We gonna tell our opinions on what we see. And if it's up to them to want to do the healing or do the work to become better people, otherwise, it is what it is. That it's their family's cross and children's cross and burdens that they have to bear. We don't have to burden with ourselves with these crosses that these women are going to have to face as human beings because they don't want to, because they can't get right. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna start calling them can't get right crew over here. That's what we're gonna start doing. We always come up with new names every day, every week. But right now they're gonna be the can't get right crew. You know what I'm saying? They can't get right. What the heck am I doing with my life crew? Nothing. Let me answer. Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And the moment that Jasmine get to a point in her life when she can decide that it's more to life than just your damn YouTube, she'll be okay. It's more to life than just social media. Peach is the same energy. Peach is the same way. It's more to life than just fucking YouTube or social media. You know what I'm saying? When these children get snatched and when these children start telling these women what it is about themselves, then in a little while, they're going to be sorry. And when these children ask to go and stay with other family members, or when they start running away with to go be around strangers, then they're going to see what it is. Okay? Anyway, I ain't gonna go there because because I'm talking about somebody that I know. I ain't gonna go there because that wouldn't be nice. She ain't did nothing to me, so I'm not gonna go there. But she did do something to her child, but whatever. So something happened. Anyway, I'm talking crazy. Uh, so the bottom line is this here. How you doing, E Ballard? E Ballard. She educated the first 6 months of eighth grade. Oh, uneducated first 6 months of the eighth grade. Oh Lord, right? You can freshly right. Come on, she only fooling herself. Exactly. Jasmine and Liv seriously spend every moment and money on their seriously spend every little money on their kids. Mm-mm. They ain't finna spend no money on them children. Shoot, only for social media, only for YouTube. Only for YouTube, they ain't gonna do it in real life. They're not doing it in real life. Hell. Anyway, so I'm gonna tally on the tally hole about it here. Hopefully y'all go back and watch the replay. For those that just now coming in, please go back and watch the replay on this. It is what it is. I mean, I did this a small video today. I can't with Olivia, y'all. I just can't because like I said, when you're dealing with somebody that you know is really effed up in the head, you can only talk about them so long. I can only watch them. I can't be in the delusion. It's like watching her for a long period of time. I can't go into a delusion with her. I'm not delusional. I know what it is in my life. You know what I mean? I know what life. I know what it is, and I'm not getting ready to be absorbed into anybody's effing delusion. Now, I can't. Not for a long period of time. I can't. I don't have the time today to sit up here and deal with this horse. I gotta do a little teacher today. This is last week of school, like most of y'all children. So I gotta make money today, and just I ain't got time to be sitting on here talking about this whore. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't because she's a whore. She's a whore. According to Rabbity Split, Joker, whatever. And I gotta get two more. I got to get two more loads washed because we wore two loads yesterday, like the towels and the clothes that we wore yesterday. That's what I'm washing right now. And I can't sit on her long because I got shit to do. I gotta go into my healing center today. Today I gotta go get some more of those things to put my herbs in because I got so many herbs, y'all. I'm still doing inventory. And then for the record, I had this guy try to come outside my healing center, and I posted his picture on Instagram, try to look in there and act like he was gonna, because he was gonna try to steal inside the next door. The next door, it's gonna try to steal some stuff out of there because it was empty, and I got his butt on film, and I took a picture of him, and I spread that out throughout social media. So, uh, so anyway, I gotta get everything done. So I'll holler at y'all. Plus, I need to call my husband because I miss him. Shit. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Hold on, y'all. I gotta hit where the damn thing. Here it is, y'all.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
All right, bye. Hit the like button on your way out. Do what Latoya say. All right. For those that'll be entering into the different to the our house gang up in this thing, make sure y'all hit the like button so y'all can make sure y'all get all of my notifications when I go live. I really would appreciate that. All right, deuces.